Hi friends, welcome back to Dhiksoochi. I'm so happy that I'm recording a video after a long gap. Hope this may not be repeated again. I see that frequently will be posted some videos. And this is a topic recently I've spoken at a university for a graduate students. The topic which I have given was corporate expectations from freshers, that is graduate. Most of the graduates are looking for the jobs immediately after completing their graduation. So what exactly the corporates expect from the freshers so that you will be successful in the job, right? So now first let me put a question to you. Why do you want to graduate? If you are watching this video, please pause the video and write down the answer for it. Then only this video is going to help you for successful graduation completion as well as successful placements, right? So why do you want to graduate? My question or my options for this question is it by choice or chance? Please write down whatever the answer it can be. Choice or chance. Good. If it is a choice, if it is a choice, very good, because you have a goal, you know what you are going to do in future. The same way, try to have a goal in which company you want to work as, or a position in which you want to work as, right? If it is a chance, you not to worry. Now, at least now you plan for why you have joined this, or else what you wanted to do after your graduation. So late is better than nothing, right? So please think about it and write down your answer. But before writing the answer, write down whether it is a choice or chance, right? Yes. Now, the second question is, do you have experience? Yes, it's very funny because the topic itself, the corporate expectation from freshers, but asking you whether you have an experience. But as a fresher, you can say you can have experience. How it is, I'll let you know at the end. Please write down your answers for all these. Now, you know, there are 12 lakh graduates are graduating every year in India, minimum. And there are 900 lakhs jobs available, and out of which 9.64 lakhs jobs are available for freshers. These many jobs are opening. Of course, it's a tentative figures as per 2023 data. And this including all private organization, recognized, unrecognized sector, whatever you consider, but 9.64 lakhs of jobs are available for a graduate. You know how many are getting graduated? Only 51.60% of total registration have got, but only 51.60% graduates have been recruiting every year. But as per the data, 12 lakh people are coming out and 9.64 lakhs jobs are available. But only 51.60% are getting recruited. So why? What is the problem here? For this, again we have a sequence of questions for you. First, you need to answer for all these things. That is, first, why I am doing this? As I asked earlier, whether it is a choice or chance, not like that. Now you write down why you are doing this graduation. Is it for a job? Is it for an entrepreneur? Or just like a degree? Please write down whatever the answer it can be. Unless you know what you are and why you are, nothing going to achieved by you. Right? Please write down why I am doing this. Next, is it my choice and what I am learning? As I told you, the second question, when I ask this either a choice or chance, already you have written the answer. So now, what you are learning during this course? Is it matching with the answer what you have mentioned at the second? That is it my choice or chance? If it is a choice, definitely you have to check yourself what was your choice, what you are doing, what is your progress. If it is a chance, at least you frame now and try to learn, try to understand what you are learning now. Let me share you some interview questions which will definitely will be asked at an interview. Of course, the first one is introduce yourself. The introduction of yourself is not just like your name and graduation and from where you have completed your graduation. You have to give a little thing that what exactly you are. That should include your capabilities, your strengths, your achievements. Right? So for this, what you have to do? You have to do a homework before going for an interview. That is, immediately you take a paper, sit down calmly for 10 to 15 minutes and think about yourself what you were. That is, since beginning of your schooling, what you have done till the date. Like you may have taken a part in any sport or any activity or any competition, or you might have solved any trick or any problem. As a part of your graduation also, you might have done something, right? So please recollect them and put it on a paper. That is going to give you what exactly you have learned and how you have implemented your learnings during your studying. That is either from the schooling or college or graduation, right? Or you put it on a paper. Then summarize them neatly and prepare yourself in front of the mirror for 10 minutes as well as for 2 minutes, because the interviewer sometimes may ask you to introduce yourself just in 2 minutes. So you have to sum up everything. Within that summary, it should include exactly what you are and what are your capabilities, because the company wants your capabilities. They just don't want to recruit a fresher without having any skill or anything. So what kind of a skill you have and how you are going to benefit the company. If they recruit, what is the benefit you are going to give them? So how they are going to get benefited out of you. So that should be included in that. So prepare in front of a mirror, understanding your body language, understanding your flow of sentences, right? So you prepare this. So introduce yourself should include your name, graduation, year of completion, university, your strengths, your participation, your weaknesses. Better you don't mention them as a weakness unless they ask you what are your weaknesses. If at all they ask weaknesses, tell them that I have few but I am trying to overcome them. So you need not to say that it's a weaknesses. Okay. Then your achievements, if you have achieved anything, it's not may not be related to the job, but sometimes it may be a sport or it may be in a, like competitions like rangoli, painting, something else, xyz. Okay. And then your family background, and also if required mention who is your role model and how much you are able to follow them and how much you are able to learn from them and implement in your career. So these must be included in your introduce yourself. Clear? So if you want to know again, then you please rewind the video and just go through these points and write down on a paper so that you can prepare your own introduction. So remember, the introduction should be in two ways. One is for 2 minutes and the other one is for 10 minutes. Right? Yes. Now, the second question is your project work. So sometimes they may exclusively ask that what you have done after listening to your introduction. In introduction itself, you include that I have done a project at so and so place and these are what my findings. Then definitely they'll put a question on your project work. That's the reason while doing your project, you should be very serious and you must do on your own without copying from anybody. And you should be able to answer that question even if you have woken up in the while sleeping and asked you the question, right? You should be able to answer this question. So here, whatever the projects you have done during your graduation should be mentioned them. So in this, priority should be given for what are your objectives. If at all you have any hypothesis, that also should be mentioned, and how you are able to achieve these objectives. That is what kind of test you have conducted and what kind of questionnaire you have collected if it is the primary, right? And the other thing is what are your summary? What is your conclusion? Like findings, recommendations, anything are there. So these are very important. So objectives, If at all you have any hypothesis also. If not there, objectives only. Then what is the process you have adopted to reach those objectives, and finally your findings and suggestions together, right? So this is what your project work. So for this also you write down on a paper and prepare for it, and also check with the time how much it is taking. This is also 1 to 2 minutes you must present, right? That is second question. When come for the third one, that is, why should we hire you? Before the interviewer asks you this question, you might have covered these two, this answer in the previous two questions. If not, also, now you've taken an opportunity to tell them what is the benefit the company is going to get out of it. Here you can share your experiences, like if any situation have arisen, like with any kind of a problem, how you are able to solve that issue, how you are able to succeed a particular critics or tricks, so that you have to mention here, so that you are going to give a confidence to the organization that by recruiting you they are going to get some benefit out of it, unless means like in addition to giving the training to you. So that is what, why should we hire you, right? Fine. And the last one, the expected salary, right? So initially you will be having something in your mind, nothing wrong in it, saying it, but before disclosing your expectation, first check with the market offer, and related to that you have to give your offer. Otherwise you can say it's a negotiable, right? You can say even negotiable. So it's not that big a matter, but sometimes it matters, because how you are preparing, in the same way the other candidate also will prepare. If something they have in their mind with a lesser package or something else, probably you may lose the chance even if you have performed well. So this is also sometimes going to play a vital role, where you are mentioning about the expected salary in getting the job, right? So these are the major things, out of which you can ask me that, ma'am, you also asked that what was our experience. Experience is not like a working in an organization. The solution or the findings getting to a particular project is also your experience, right? If you have organized any event in the college, how you are able to organize that without any problem, or else if at all there was any issue raised, how you are able to solve it, those are your experiences. Doing a project is a major experience, right? That you can mention it as an experience, saying that of course I may not be having a corporate experience, but I have an experience in solving the issues, something like that. For example, I teach finance. So in finance, you can take an example. Before I joined for this finance graduation or something like that, my family was doing so and so financial investments. When after, means like with my knowledge of finance, I suggested my parents to divert these funds into other investment options. So we were able to generate better results than the earlier. So that is also one kind of my experience. Likewise, you can mention one or two cases. It's not that you can mention the figure or something like that, but you can give one or two clues, like from XYZ investment to ABC investment we have diverted, or else 100% investment we have put 50% in one, 20% in one, 30% in another, something like that you can give. So that is what my experience. Like that you can tell and you can impress them. This, they may not properly, means like they may not exclusively ask you this question, but this answer should be there either when you asked to talk about your project work, or why should they hire you, that question. So some or the other time you need to take an opportunity to say these words. Okay. Please try to remember, even though they don't ask you your experience, definitely they don't ask you because they are hiring for the freshers. But still, you can tell them that though I'm a fresher, I have XYZ experience. Likewise, you can tell your strengths, so that give a confidence to the company for hiring you, right? So if you put all these together, what exactly the freshers can do for an organization. Why corporates look for the freshers? Even there are lot many people who have very good experience in this. The major things are, if I put all these, nine, almost like 9 points I can mention over here, maybe more than these, but these are the main 9 points what they look into. First is, as a fresher, you show eagerness to learn in a new company because the process is very new, the people are very new, the environment is very new. So most of the freshers will show eagerness to learn, that they want it. Because of this eagerness, you always show the positive attitude. In the sense, even there are longer hours, you try to work for it. Even there is a no difficult task what to learn, you will be showing more interest to learn about it. Like positive attitude, you want to you will be more result oriented at that point of time. So the positive attitude also they look in the freshers. Second one is leadership. Of course, as a fresher, you want to show something that I know something something no, new, so that if I implement this, the problem can be solved. Something like that you wanted to show. So that is also they wanted. And initiative, of course, see, you yourself understand how you were there on the first day of your college. Generally you take an initiation to do something, right? Either entering into the classroom, or else going and calling your faculty, or else introducing yourself to your benchmate, something like that. You do some kind of an initiation, right? That kind of a skill also they look for. And integrity. So every time you go, every day of your new college, new course, you try to introduce with each and every, and you wanted to integrate with them, right? So such kind of mingleness they are looking for the fresh, looking in the freshers. Then customization. See, if you understand your friend, you try to comfort him on his own way or on her own way of interest. So same way, such kind of customization even the corporates expect from the freshers. And people skill, of course, when you have initiation and integrity, definitely you'll be having people skills, how to talk to them, how to manage them, how to respect them. See, in the beginning everybody will be in a kind of a discipline. That kind of a discipline the corporates look into. And whatever the discipline you are following on the day one or day two, same will be adopted by you. So such kind of adaptability also they wanted to see. Because see, for example, your college timing were 10 to 5. Unexpectedly or fortunately or unfortunately, the college timings have been changed from 10 to, instead of 10 o'clock, to 9:30 a.m. So at the beginning, most of the people will feel difficult in making the time coming at 9:30. But slowly they get habituated, or they adopt it, either for the choice or chance, whatever it can be. But at the beginning itself, the college says that it is 9:30. Everybody will start coming at 9:30, right? So such kind of an adaptability they wanted to see in the freshers. So whatever the rules, regulations they lay down for the freshers automatically will follow without any objection or rejection. So that is what. And of course, we are a fresh graduate, so we have aptitude skills. That also helps the organization in solving some kind of an issues. So these are the general things what a fresher should have, and also the corporate look for the same. That is eagerness to learn, positive attitude, leadership, initiative, integrity, customization, people skills, adaptability and aptitude. Right? Now, at the end, here I have given an idea. Like, how you can differentiate yourself from other candidate, other prospect, what they are looking for. So here you must given an example of your project success, or any issue, situation raised, how you are able to solve it. Or see, for example, I've taken a story. I'll take a story for you here. Um, After a rain, there was a little mud, right? You are walking through the road. How do you cross the mud if it's a bigger one? So one student will hold pant up and slowly pass through the mud. That is one option. The other option, you can see where the floor is wet, and through that you are passing it. There's another idea. Third idea, Looking around, find some bricks or stones, lay down on the mud line by line in a line so that you can cross the mud through those stones. Same way the others also can follow. That's what the leadership is. So this is how you have to able to share your experiences with your corporate, so that they try to identify all the skills what I have spoken in the previous slide. Of all the 9, they are able to find many in you. So that is another example, right? Now the finally, what are the learnings from this session? You must have a specific goal, that is just not passing the graduation. In which college, in which corporate you want to join, or else in which position you wanted to join. For this also, I'll make another video how you can prepare the specific goal. But as a fresher, you can have any kind of a specific goal so that you can work on it. Once you have a goal, you have to explore with a passion first. How much you are interested to that goal to achieve. What kind of a passion you have in you, or how passionate you are in reaching that goal. So with that passion, you explore the options. You explore with options whatever are available to reach the goal. Then you have to analyze the situation and the position, then implement them. These are what actually the learnings from this session. So finally what I can tell you is, the day one onwards, whenever you are going to a college, please try to understand at the end of the day what you have learned in that day, on that day, how it is going to add value to your passionate towards reaching your goal. To implement that, you need to analyze. That's it. Okay, so all the very best. I hope you like this video. It is going to help you to prepare your resume and also dream for your good job. All the very best. Thank you. Bye.